Hello, this is Scott Baceno, editor of Telecoms.com here at NetworkX 2024, and I'm delighted to be speaking to Metin from Airties.
Yes, thank you.
It's great to see you. So it might be useful for our audience just to remind them what area of business your company is in, what it does.
Yeah. So Airties is a Wi-Fi customer experience management software solution. We work with broadband service providers around the world. So we install a software in the residential gateway router that the service provider is giving to their customers. And from that little software that is basically optimizing the user experience, measuring a lot of parameters from the home network and sending the cloud system to be able to analyze, understand user experience, optimize user experience. And even if we can't fix issues that may be with the user, we provide recommendations to service provider to go and fix whatever the problems the users may be experiencing. So with our system, our purpose is to increase customer satisfaction. As a result of that, decrease the churn that every service provider is suffering from, and basically increase their NPS score so that they can win customers easier way.
Yeah, well, and it's well known that for a lot of ISPs, like frustrations over broadband and connectivity are a big source of customer churn and pain and aggro. Yeah. So yeah, I can see that. And so obviously you work, your main area of business is working closely with service providers. Can you just give us a sense of some of the ones you work with, and maybe I think you had one or two more recent customer announcements in that area?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we work with typically very big service providers. AT&T is our biggest customer. We work with Deutsche Telekom Group, Vodafone Group. In France, for example, we work with Bouygues Telecom. We work with Telia, Tele Denmark, Telstra in Australia, all around the world. We also are winning new customers, the customers who did not make any decision on this Wi-Fi customer experience systems. They're now coming to understand that they need a system to be able to understand and improve the customer experience. Recently we have, there is 3 different types of operators will be interesting to talk about. The first one is T-Mobile US. We won them just recently, very big win. They're very interesting because all of their broadband services running over 5G. So they are providing a router for the home user, and that router connects to the internet over 5G network, and it provides Wi-Fi coverage inside the home. So the users are actually connecting to internet with just like a fiber gateway, but the backhaul connection is 5G. So it's a very interesting use case for us. Because that's the largest 5G, we call it fixed wireless access, largest fixed wireless access deployment in the world. And there is really specific things that fixed wireless access service requires, because you have both sides wireless. You have Wi-Fi on one side, which is looking at inside the home. You have 5G on the other side, looking to the wide area network. The stability of the service is very critical.
Right.
Both sides are wireless, and we are basically trying to understand and optimize that experience for the users. The second type, or second customer who is a different type, is Türknet in Turkey. That's a fiber operator. And fiber operators their whole promise is much better broadband service and much better speed and actually stability that they provide. But it all stops at Wi-Fi, right? So Wi-Fi management becomes very critical for fiber operators as they spend a lot of money on bringing fiber, and it's very important to complement it with Wi-Fi so that the user actually experiences the good part of the fiber service. And a third part, or a third type, is Cox Communications in the US. We have won their SMB business for small, medium enterprises. It's not like residential business. It's a little bit different than what you do in residential networks. So we are providing, again, the customer experience management solution specifically tailored for SMB customers they have. And that's also a different type of business case for us to be able to provide our value.
Okay, that's great. I think you've got quite a lot of recent announcement at the moment, because there was another one concerning a partnership with Nagro.
Yes.
Could you tell us a bit more about that?
Yeah, Nagro is a cybersecurity company. We signed a partnership agreement with them recently. Cybersecurity, we see that that's also another important area of home networking service. People are a lot more concerned about security of their networks, especially the number of devices that you connect your home to the network of your home is increasing rapidly. And there is, your phones or laptops are the default things, but there is now smart plugs, cameras, and printers, a lot of different things that are connecting to the network. And security is not a given fact anymore. Right. So Nagro is providing this security component that gets integrated with our software and that gets onto first of all, to the router of the home. And then also they have a cloud solution it's integrated with our cloud solution. So we are trying to create a already tailor-made, ready-to-go solution, including Wi-Fi management and the security as a product offered to the service providers again.
Okay. And then another announcement that I'm aware of is that you have got a new product line in the area of test automation. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, it's called Orbit. This was a test automation system that we developed for our own use case. It's an automated test system. It actually tests the Wi-Fi functionality and the management APIs that we need for our Wi-Fi user experience system. That test setup was for our own integration purposes. Now we are seeing more and more our partners and customers and even the chip vendors are, as they develop software, they would like to make sure that the Wi-Fi is still functioning properly, providing the right data and providing the right command lines for the application, the management application to run properly. So we are basically installing that into their labs. We are providing support, and our partners can basically develop software and make sure that Wi-Fi is still working fine.
Okay, and then one last announcement to ask you about is I gather you've been investing a fair bit in AI, and you've even opened a dedicated facility in India. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, AI has been, with the recent, developments in the AI area, we are using AI more and more to optimize the Wi-Fi experience. So we needed, engineers to work on that and develop the features that we need. So we opened an office in India to basically focus on AI, cloud software development, and data analytics. The resources are not easy to find in these areas, and resources meaning software engineers. So we basically went to India, where there's a lot of industry around that. So that was our next investment for our technology development.
Okay.
Especially on the AI side.
It looks like you got a lot going on at the moment.
Definitely.
I suppose if people want to find out a bit more about all that, where would you like them to go?
The best place is our website, www.airties.com.
Okay.
There's a lot of news, a lot of information there.
Brilliant. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, Scott.